Okay. Hello YouTube here, it's Lisa Stade of the YouTube channels of Lisa Stade and Hitler Obsessed, coming to you here from Consumerist River College. Now I wanted to change a bit of the schedule today from the usual program we are doing, which was the lecture series on Adolf Hitler's life and death series, to give you a little bit of an interrupted program, a little bit of broadcasting interruption now. That I was going to talk about today with a bit about some of my opinions. I know on YouTube here it's kind of a hot-butted place. I mean, at least I'm not sharing them on TikTok about financial aid. But just to give a little backstory of what my issue is, one of these dumb rules is the 150 unit thing. Have you ever heard of that one? If you're a college student watching this, as a college student, and you're watching and you're getting financial aid, or you're about to get financial aid, you've probably heard of this. Maybe you've already exceeded those past taken 150 units. I ended up exceeding those some time ago. Hello. Hi. A bit before by, I exceeded those units by, just by changing my major sometimes to see what was right for me. Financial aid loves to keep that over your head like a sword of Damocles. It sure like the idea that if you change your major, we'll still hold you accountable for it. Like, most people that go to university or college, community college, they come in not knowing most of the time that they don't know what to even do for their classes, for their major. Most of them come in undecided, hopefully. Other ones, like me, come in with a major that they think they are going to go in forced with it, but then they realize might not be the best idea. That's how I was with psychology. That turned into art major, so drawing and painting, art. Little known fact, how on earth did I think of doing that? I made a YouTube video poking fun at that. And then that changed to history major. And along the road, I hit the 150 mark, which means is you don't get anything. Another little new thing is if you hit that mark and you're about to transfer, like I am, about to graduate and transfer, so I'm celebrating for that, graduating in spring of 2023, and then transferring to Sacramento State. Well, I just talked to the financial aid office about the financial aid. How would this affect my financial aid for transfer? Well, long story short, they said no FAFS for you, no financial aid for you. They decided to be soup Nazi if he was working at Consumerist River College's financial aid, or any college or university's financial aid office. Stereotypical meme of the financial aid office. No FAFS for you. Like, they got soup Nazi down to a T over there. I hate to say that. But yet again, you have people in the financial that get financial aid that are considered first priority students. I am going to be very careful here on YouTube to say what kind of people those are. They belong to groups of people, and they're considered first priority. Originally, financial aid was meant for low-income students, and yes, that meant disability, because most of us are low income. But financial aid office, they act like, well, you can take out scholarships. I mean, they're lucky that they didn't say, you can take out a student loan. They would have to be asking for it. If they said that in a college in the Midwest, I think they would be asking for it. They would duck and cover. No, nowadays we have student loan forgiveness. Just back so a bit of a vent there on this video that some issues with that, you're a student, and if you need the financial aid because you're low income or whatever, or you're on disability benefits, and you're going to college to get a degree, you're passionate for your education. You're devoted to it. You're hardworking, sweat, blood, and tears. The Rocky movie series, Sweat, Blood, and Tears. You're dedicated to your studies. That should be, in my opinion, just about as enough as a first priority student would be to get financial aid. And I know people that exceed that amount, and they still get the FAFSA. They still get the financial aid. But I want to hear everyone's opinions. What's your thoughts on financial aid? If you're a student, maybe you already graduated, maybe you got financial aid, maybe you didn't. Maybe you like the idea that financial aid could use some changes because even with our society now having throughout the country, you probably don't know America, and I don't know about California. I know Sacramento, California, and I think the rest of the country wanted to do student loan forgiveness. The thing that my family members would say they would never pass and allow it to happen because it would destroy the economy. They allowed it to happen. I know that our economy is going to go screwed. But we're going to end up like FIMO, in my opinion. So I don't think that even because of this decision, whatever higher power, if you believe in a God or whatever, if you don't, I'm going to be acceptable about that for you. Not my opinion to say, you should believe in that. But I don't think that we're getting a Hitler. We're gonna get really screwed if we're gonna end up like the Weimar Republic. So they were lucky if they got the Hitler, because they kind of didn't pass student loan forgiveness. I think we're gonna really get screwed over. I mean, voting in Hitler's not a good idea, but passing dumb things like that is a bad idea. And then another little thing there I hate to put on there. Oh, there was a couple other dumb rules they had though, financial aid. They allowed, if you were a felon, you get the financial aid. And I know if I say something like that as politically incorrect on YouTube, this channel is going to get screwed over. Probably going to get a strike. Or if you have a drug charge, you get the financial aid also. But they kept the most pointless rule that I think most people would find pointless is the 150 unit rule. It's called the 150 unit mark or whatever. It's a a limit to how many pass taken you can get before you lose the financial aid completely. They had the option for me of applying for scholarship, or God forbid, at least they didn't say, take out a loan. I mean, in today's society, yeah, it was good. I mean, back in the day, remember not too long ago, toilet paper used to be almost a currency at some point. I mean, I almost ended up having to wipe my backside with the Benjamins and use the shaman over down whenever I bought stuff almost. It's almost like currency, remember? People going insane. I mean, I don't think if Hitler was alive, he would have thought people are nuts here. People were nuts when the Great Depression happened his day. They weren't fighting over toilet paper, I remember. Thank goodness. But yet again, my opinion of, I think that they shouldn't have kept that stupid rule. I think that's a dumb rule, mainly because it's pointless. But you could allow all the other things, which means that most people hold probably the same viewpoint as me. That you probably shouldn't be giving financial aid to drug addicts and felons. Most people would hold that as like a common sense thing. But I could understand, if they use it wisely, fat chance of that's happening. Also, I know this video is going to get struck with something. Struck with some kind of policy violation. But I hate to, I had to put this out there. It's a bit of a fed up rant, of some of this crap, As a student that's about to graduate and transfer, yeah. But I would love to hear your guys' opinions. Maybe some support or whatever. God forbid if I have to set up a crowdfunding account for this, that's okay too, I'm still going to try to provide for myself also, I'm not going to leech off the system or others. I understand why financial aid's there in the first place. But, I'd love to hear your feedback, especially from actual college students, university students, what your opinions on financial aid is, and this dumb 150 rule. But, that's one of my opinions. I'm about to transfer and most likely want to live on campus so I can be away from a assaultant roommate I live with. She who shall not be named. Think of a rock like a mineral, like a rose quartz, something with the sea. And the complete opposite person of a non-white man. I've probably mentioned her name before on this channel, but oh well, I guess she deserves it. But Lisa stayed here, signing off for my YouTube channel, telling you to like these videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell, send me a comment, set the notification bell to all, donate to my Patreon if you can, my Subscribe Star if you can, become a patron, go to my BitChute channel at lisamrestay.com, and you send me a friend request on Facebook Messenger or Facebook, or you can send me a comment on Facebook Messenger or Facebook at Lisa Marie Stayed. At Lisa Stayed on Facebook. And you can definitely, I'm setting up an Odyssey channel sometime, and I'm going to try to upload stuff there too, to make some more extra money there too, because they can pay you just for watching videos and for uploading. So, well, back to our regular, lovely dictator. I'm wanting to end and finish his series on. Bye now.